Hey guys, Default here. Today I'm going to give you guys an amazing video. Honestly, I'm very excited to be honest with you. I know I don't really show it that much, but Pokemon firered is officially announced on the Switch and Switch 2. So, and obviously Leaf Green, which I'm going to show in a second. I'm not going to be able to pre-order at least day one, but I will be buying both versions, obviously. Maybe I could buy two. I don't know. But I wanted to get Pokemon Fire Red because that's the one I wanted to get. But yeah, but look at the pricing. It's $20. Crazy, crazy, right? Anyways, um, I'm gonna tell you guys or talk to you guys about the whole debate and pros and cons of like this whole situation and stuff like that. So if you guys don't like this type of content, please click a different video, at least on my channel. I'd really appreciate it. Or if you guys want to watch something else on YouTube. Sorry if my hair is all crazy. I did wake up a little while ago and I'm just doing laundry before I get ready to do. I'm sorry, before I get ready for work. So yeah, I'm just kind of like hanging out for a little bit. So yeah, that's why I like kind of nappy a little bit. But anyways, um, first things first, please drop a like, subscribe, and click the notification bell down below or wherever it's going to be at, to be honest with you. And let's get this whole discussion down. So, if everybody did not notice, everybody was rumoring that Pokemon Fire Red and Leaf Green were coming onto the Switch and Switch 2, which was kind of a rumor still, but it was still a very hyped rumor. So now officially, Pokemon has announced it or shadow dropped it, at least the trailer, for Pokemon Fire Red and Leaf Green to come onto Switch and Switch 2, which is completely amazing to be honest with you because, for one, these games in particular, at least GBA games, are very, very expensive, give or take, to be honest with you. And I think this is a pro because this opens the gate now that we possibly could get, sorry, Ruby, Sapphire, and Emerald, which is, I think, the most expensive GBA game at the moment right now is Emerald. I'm not 100% sure, or at least the last time I checked, for Fire Red, Leaf Green, Ruby, and Sapphire. So the pricings on those games are ranged probably around $100 or maybe a little bit more than $100. Um, but it's completely amazing to be honest with you, especially for $20 and get Pokemon Home support. And I know a lot of people are debating, it's like, arguing about, but I could just play it on my phone, or on my computer or my Steam Deck or whatever. Yes, you could technically emulate those games. And the only issue is that those Pokemon that you have on those games, you cannot transfer those in any way, shape, or form. At least by far that I know of. So yeah, that's the only downside. And everybody is gonna probably comment down below, blah blah blah. I'm telling you this right now. Think about it. How are you going to transfer any of those Pokemon to Pokemon Home or any other way? You cannot. There's no realistic way to do it unless you could find like some different method to hack the system. Blah blah blah. I'm saying it legitimately. Okay. Anyways, what was I also gonna say? People were talking about the pricing. The pricing of the games are only $20 each. It is $40 for basically both of them, which is really honestly not that bad. Honestly, I did hear a rumor that they would sell them for like $40, $50 at one point. Somebody said that, but I didn't believe it because, well, obviously it was just kind of a rumor. But now it's confirmed that it is $20 each, which is amazing. Some people will say it's a little bit too expensive. Some people say it's just right, to be honest with you. Honestly, I think it's just okay, to be honest with you. It could have been worse. $10 seems kind of nice, but $20 is fair, to be honest with you, because it is like one of those games that people have been wanting to have on the Switch or newer consoles, to say, for example, like the 3DS. So it doesn't bother me that much. I mean, especially because I pre-ordered it on digital, and that's also another thing too. I don't think they're gonna make a physical copy of those games, at least by far that we know of so far. Maybe they could do it later in the future or something like that. But yeah, as far as we know, it's only digital only, which is perfectly fine. It's not a big issue because it's only like maybe less than like a gigabyte, to be honest with you. At least those games, um, which is fine. It's not going to be a big issue. Um, there's no enhancements to it at all, at least by far that people say or people know, which is not a really big issue because it's just a GBA game. Realistically, what do you even really do with an enhancement or enhance it on a game like that? To be honest with you, because the NSO GBA games are not enhanced in any other way, at least by far that I know of. But yeah, it's honestly just the fact that you can play this on your Switch without even paying like $100 or possibly downloading an emulator on your phone. So basically, this is the solution to answer everybody's questions and concerns about emulating these games illegally or buying super expensive authentic copies to play those games. So I personally think that this is the greatest idea because it opens the gate for having Ruby, Sapphire, Emerald, and possibly the DS games, to be honest with you, to come onto the Switch too, or at least the Switch also. So I don't see any negativity towards this at all. I think this is honestly an opening, basically opportunity, to be honest with you, especially because the market for the GBA games and also DS games are super duper high right now, at least by like Pokemon Emerald, Pokemon Fire Red and Leaf Green, especially the DS games. Let's be 100% honest here. Um, it's absurd to be honest with you. Like spending over $100 or even over $200 is ridiculous, especially finding those authentically is I don't even want to say the word, but just ridiculous to be honest with you. So I think this is honestly a better showing that they like, oh, we noticed this. Okay, we noticed that you guys really want this game to be out on here. At least this is like what is proving from them. We don't know what's going on during the Pokemon Presents, obviously, or this all of us know, to be honest with you. Maybe there's some leaks about like obviously TCG, maybe a Gen 10 trailer, obviously updates to like already existing Pokemon games like Pokemon Unite, maybe Pokemon ZA, Scarlet and Violet, etc. You know, all basically the normal stuff that usually Pokemon Presents happens. But since it is a 30th anniversary, I feel like there's going to be a whole lot more, to be honest with you. Maybe this is just basically scratching the surface. There might be more. But this honestly opens opportunity for vast amount of Pokemon games that are coming out or came out, to be honest with you. It could be like numerous and numerous of things, which is super cool. And this answers a whole lot of questions. And not just Pokemon itself. There could be an obvious maybe possibly an obvious release of maybe other GBA games, GameCube games, uh, just a whole. This honestly like opens like the door to almost anything. If this succeeds, to be honest with you, I could see a whole lot of games that not come onto NSO and just end up being sold separately, which is fine. You know, I'd rather own the game or own the game to have the functionality just to play anytime without Wi-Fi requiring. So I'd rather have own Pokemon Fire Red and Leaf Green than play NSO, which is Nintendo Switch Online. In case if anybody does not know what the abbreviation of that is, um, but yeah, I'd rather have that than require Wi-Fi. To be honest with you. And again, pricing is not that horrible. I think $20 is fair, especially because how popular the games have becoming or started becoming, um, which is perfectly nice. I feel like this is honestly a better start because honestly, the Pokemon Fire Red and Leaf Green are the better versions of the original Red and Blue. I think so, and not only that, you get the vast majority of like the newer Pokemon. I believe like the Hoenn game up to the Hoenn games. I believe I'm not 100% sure. I'm not 100% sure. Don't correct me on that. It's been a while, honestly, since I played Pokemon Fire Red. It's been about like 8, 10 years, possibly, give or take. So, yeah. Forgive me on that one. I don't remember a whole lot from Pokemon Fire Red. Obviously, I know the whole main walkthrough, but I don't remember like what's in the games. To be honest with you, I don't remember if there's a national dex or anything like that. I do know that Gen 2 Pokemon are in there, but don't quote me on that one. Again, it's been 10 years since I've seen these games, or played the games, to be honest with you. So I need to research on that one. That don't hold me on that. Don't hold me on that one. Don't hold me accountable for that one. That one was kind of like I don't remember, to be honest with you. But regardless, I think this is a good idea from Pokemon, especially like I've been talking about this for like a good while about purchasing the physical copy. Ironically, there's a card shop that sells retro games also has 4 GBA copies. I think it's Pokemon Firered, Leaf Green, Ruby, Sapphire. And I believe they're trying to look for a Pokemon Emerald, which honestly, you're never gonna find those games, especially people wanting to sell them. Oh my goodness. Yeah, they're ridiculously expensive. I believe like the most I've seen it, at least the last time I seen it was about like 250, maybe even more than that. Uh, but yeah, this honestly again opens opportunity for Pokemon and Nintendo to release GBA games, at least popular GBA, GameCube, uh, original Game Boy, etc. Maybe possibly, I know NSO is still kind of like successful enough for them to kind of not do that. But it's only Pokemon. If it's only Pokemon games, I'm all for it. To be honest with you, you can have a whole folder full of like Pokemon GBA games, maybe possibly DS games. I don't see 3DS games coming on, to be honest with you, because they're still fairly new and they're not fairly expensive. I've only seen them range a little bit under than $100, to be honest with you. So give or take, to be honest with you, that one's kind of a light grain of salt. But I do see the GBA and maybe possibly DS games possibly coming in here. I don't know how the DS games would work if they're gonna do the extra screen attachment, which realistically I don't think that's gonna happen. I think they're gonna kind of somehow figure out how to make the 2 screen mechanic be a 1 screen thing. I don't know, to be honest with you. There could be several ways to do this. I mean, you could do it on PC, so I don't see any issue with that. So, other than that, to end this whole video off, congratulations, Pokemon. You, congratulations, Pokemon, for your 30th anniversary. This is amazing. Thank you again for Pokemon Fire Red and Leaf Green and whatever comes in the future, which is on the 27th, which I will watch. Hopefully, I'll be able to watch when it comes out. I'm usually not awake during that time, but yeah. Hopefully, this is just the scratching the like basically scratching the board of what's to come in the future. I will be picking up some 30th anniversary. I did pick up do I still have it here? Yes, I do. Sorry. I'm all close to the camera. I did pick up this 2026 Pokemon 30th Pokemon Day coin. I did buy a box, just one box. I'm not a really big Pokemon card collector anymore as much. I kind of collect Pokemon cards. Here's my binder. This is just my personal binder. This is my favorite Pokemon trainer is Ethan or Gold, whatever you would like to say. Plus, I like this binder a whole lot. But I got some Japanese cards, some English ones, and then yeah, some other Pokemon cards. I actually want to trade this in, to be honest with you. And then yeah, some other cards and stuff like that. So yeah, here's like my Pokemon cards that I have. At least by far my favorite ones. I'm trying to make a whole Ethan theme or Trainer Gold thing, but I can only buy so much cards, to be honest with you, and I don't really want to spend like thousands of dollars of Pokemon cards. But I did buy like a couple of these. Majority like this one. This was like $10, I believe, when I bought it over at this card shop. Is the card shop that I go to is Papa Joey's Collectibles, which is in Plaza Bonita in National City, which is like a really good card shop, to be honest with you. So shout out to them. Those guys are really awesome. And then I also got, I don't remember where I got this. Oh, I got this from GameStop, which is the promo card for the 2026 Pokemon Day. I only bought one just because I was like, why not try my luck to see if like I could get anything good? Which I only got this Meowth from Mega Evolution, I believe, something like that. I think it's Mega Evolution. I don't know. I think it's Mega Evolutions or Phasma Flames. It was that box that comes with the coin. I just bought one. I was gonna buy like two just to see if I can pull something good, but yeah. And then I have like this. If you guys seen it in my videos, Enzora, it is sealed, completely sealed. I want to open it just so I can grade it, but I don't know. I'm still thinking about it, to be honest with you, because I do want to get this graded. I don't care what like grading it would be, but maybe possibly, I don't know. So that's a big maybe. Then I do have other Pokemon cards just to show you guys that I kind of collect Pokemon cards. So I have slabs of Cyndaquil, the e-reader card, which I probably will get graded. Probably not because it has Nix on the back. And this promo Suicune, I believe. I think this is a promo. I think so. I'm not 100% sure. But I really like the Suicune card because it's very pretty. It was like $4. One of my friends got it for me. Which is nice of them. Or one of my sisters in quotations. Sisters, I don't know. But yeah, that's pretty much like all the Pokemon cards that I have on me. And I'm super excited for Pokemon Fire Red to finally come on the Switch, or just honestly being mentioned, to be honest with you. So, other than that, congratulations, Pokemon, on your 30th, I want to say 30th anniversary. Why is that hard for me to say? 30th anniversary. Okay, anyways, but yeah, hope you guys enjoy the video. Drop a like, subscribe, click the notification bell down below, and I'll see you guys in the next one. All right, bye.